Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Oh. I'm ashing all over myself. Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Zaya, and today I'm on the floor. We are in front of my altar, because today we're getting super magical. This is my witchy antenna that tunes me into the universe and helps me with all of my magical workings. It is very necessary for my magic. Very, very necessary. So I like to participate in green witchcraft, which if you're a green witch, it just kind of means you like to center your practice around using like the land and the elements, which heck yeah, is super awesome. Who doesn't love green? Green is my favorite color. The only thing that I don't like about green witchcraft is whenever I look into it or see the spells or anything, they always call for the use of herbs and flowers, which I love herbs, I love flowers. I like to incorporate those into my witchcraft, but I don't have a lot of those on hand. I don't grow flowers. I've only just recently started growing my own herbs, and honestly, herbs can be kind of expensive at the grocery store. If you look, one herb can be like $5 or $6, and to have like 4 or 5 of those for a spell, you're already getting up there, you know? But there is one thing that I do have a lot of on hand, and that's houseplants. I feel like I can't be the only witch out there that wants to incorporate their favorite houseplants or their most annoying plants into their practice. So I'm making this video for all my little witchy plant pals out there because I see you and I am you. Now I bring my houseplants into my practice a couple of different ways. The first way is super easy. It's simply by owning them and being mindful of them while I'm taking care of them. So when I'm watering them or when I'm just like looking at them, I like to really focus all my energy into it, into what's going on with them. Are they wilting? Are they looking kind of brown? Are they looking super happy and abundant? And then based on what's going on with that plant, I might ask myself questions in my life. So, you know, if I have a plant that's very root bound and holding on to its pot, I ask myself, is there anything in my life that I'm clinging to that's no longer serving me and that I ought to let go of? Or if I have a plant that looks like it's kind of not doing well from overwatering, is there something in my life that I am putting too much of my energy and effort into that I need to kind of loosen the reins a little bit and just stop doing that as much? And I found by doing this, it's almost like a form of meditation and introspection. It really helps me to sort out myself, organize myself, and check in with myself and see, you know, how am I serving myself? Or how am I not serving myself? How could I do better for myself? If my pilea is abundant, why is it abundant? Is it because I'm neglecting it and I'm not really worrying about it too much? Or is it abundant because I am being very on point about my watering schedule? And those things tend to manifest into my daily life as well. I see that, you know, maybe I need more water myself, something as simple as that, or maybe there's people in my life who aren't helping me. Mindfulness is a form of magic. Just being present in the moment and enjoying the simplicities of the universe is magic in and of itself, and it's the easiest form of magic because it doesn't really take anything besides your mind. You just have to take the time to focus and enjoy the things around you, and that's beautiful. That's magic. That's it. I feel like this form of plant magic really offers me good insights and helps me to realign myself. It's kind of like using my plants as oracle cards, just like a gentle reminder to make life easier for myself. The other way I incorporate houseplants into my practice is through intention and just actual physical use. Houseplants need to be trimmed regularly anyways, just to help them grow. You want to trim the old dead leaves to help give them energy for new leaves, and then trimming leaves will give them more energy for other new leaves. So it's kind of like a cycle. So whenever I do trim the leaves, I like to, of course, thank them for the energy that I will be using in my magic. And then also I have a little board right next to my altar that I created using twine and some command strips. I just clip the leaves, I let them sit there for a couple of days and dry out the same way that you would herbs or flowers, and that's how I use them. The uses for these leaves are up to you and however you want to do it. I like to base my intentions based on my experience with the plant. Like I have a monstera leaf from this monstera right here that I plan to use for an abundance spell because this monstera, as well as all monsteras, like little side note, if you want a plant that is going to be super easy to take care of and make you super happy, it's a monstera. They don't take a lot of energy or work to take care of, and then they're super abundant. but I want to use his leaf for an abundance spell because he's super abundant. I don't know if you can see, but he has this little growing leaf right now, and he's just popping off new leaves even though it's winter and he's not getting a lot of sun. So this guy is super abundant, going to be super helpful for any kind of abundant or money spell. I also have a philodendron leaf that I want to use. I have it cut off from a philodendron that I love. It's a philodendron lichen, but since I've had it has not grown at all, has been nothing but problems and tribulations. So I think I'm going to use it as a subject to represent the problems in my life and then use it in a banishment spell, which I think will be really good. I also have a little teeny tiny little string of hearts leaf that I have hanging as well. This particular leaf was taken from a string of hearts that was given to me by my boyfriend, who I love very, very much. I believe any leaves or flowers given to you from somebody that you really love is super, super powerful. I love to use those in pretty much any spells because I love the extra energy and the power. Nothing's stronger than our love, I feel. I think I'm going to use this leaf in particular for a love spell to represent growth and strength in a relationship. Or another way that you can incorporate houseplants into your magic is by creating a spell. So I have right here a little wealth and abundance spell. I created it a little bit ago, but it's still good. I might create another one just because they're super fun to do. And who doesn't want abundance long lasting in their life, you know? But you can create a spell beforehand and then just simply place it into the pot of your plant, just whoop, like that. And then whenever you water it and whenever it grows, your spell will strengthen and grow alongside your plant. So if you got a new leaf on your monstera, you have good things coming to you basically. And it really doesn't have to just be a spell. For a lot of my plants, I put crystals in them that I think represent them or are going to bring energy to them that I would really like for them. I do this whenever I repot them or when I just get them. I like to put things like pyrite or chrysocolla in there to bring them happiness and abundance and wealth. And also, what doesn't look cuter than a little quartz crystal sticking out of your plant? I have a pilea with the quartz in it, and it's the cutest thing ever. So those are the couple ways that I incorporate houseplants into my magic. As you know, magic is your own journey and your own path, so you are free to do whatever you like. Maybe you will like to incorporate houseplants in these ways, or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just take these suggestions and tweak them a little bit to your liking, which all of that is totally cool. That's what's so awesome about witchcraft and magic, that it's about you and about your intentions. Your magic is what you make of it, so make it however the heck you want. You don't have to use houseplants, or you can use only houseplants. It's up to you, and that's what's so beautiful about it. Is that we get to just be ourselves, but we get to do it together in a way that's magical and fun. Just feel free to play around and figure out what works for you and see how you kind of work with each plant. Maybe you don't have any luck with monsteras like I do, and you won't want to use a monstera for abundance spell because that's just not your experience. Personally, I don't do well with begonias. I know other people love begonias and have so many of them, and they're beautiful and amazing, so they could use that for an abundance spell, whereas I might use it for banishing or negative spell. It's really up to you and just your experience. But hopefully none of your plants die on you. I know that I have lost a couple good ones during this winter. I'm ready for winter to be over so that I can have the abundancy and warmth and humidity of spring again, so that my plants are thriving once more. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know how your houseplant magic goes. I would love to hear about it. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every Friday about getting witchy, being spiritual, and just doing you all around. Have a wonderful day, guys. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Well, not really. Today is Wednesday for me. But when this comes out, it's gonna be the weekend. Be the weekend. Be the weekend. That's all, folks.